Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. It's your coach, your coach's call on tap. I'm here with Donnie, Nolan. Dude, this is an emergency meeting after the shit show that we saw last night. I don't know who saw this game. I actually turned it off in the third quarter, Donnie. It was so bad. I'm an SEC homer like you are. Missouri, who had all their players, had all this time to practice. Ohio State, who was without their running back, their receiver, their quarterback, their backup quarterback, who looked like an offensive guard, got hurt. I don't know who they played there. They could, and Missouri looked so bad. I crowned Missouri the number 3 team in the SEC, and if they were the number 3 team in the SEC, our SEC sucks, buddy. And I am so worried. I am scared to death today about what's going to happen to Ole Miss, what's going to happen to Auburn, and what's going to happen to Georgia. I am scared to death because if that Missouri team fully loaded is the third best team in the SEC and they go out and lay an egg against Ohio State, buddy, the SEC ain't it, bro.
I got to disagree. You know that. I looked at the game a lot differently. I think the first half play calling was horrendous. It looked like the Titans out there calling plays. That said, give Ohio State's defense some credit. They did start most of their defense. They did a good job of keeping the ball out of the best player's hands. Their best player at the end of the first half had 0 touches. 0. That is insane. Like, you've got to get your best players. You got to get your horses on the track. If you don't get them on the track, then why do you have horses in the stable? So I made money on the game. I did have the over. It lost, but I had plus points, had the money line, and I even bought up.
I don't the money and the betting. I just want to talk. And here's why I'm calling the emergency meeting. It's not about the betting. It's not about anything like that. We'll make our money. Then those that lost it last night will make your money back today. That's not a big deal. I'm talking about the SEC. I'm worried about it. Now I'm worried that Alabama's not even going to get out of the stable against Michigan. I mean, if a horrendous Ohio State and an empty Ohio State comes up, and I mean, yeah, they lost the game, but they had control for 3 3/4 of last night's game. If Ohio State can do that to Missouri, I don't think if Missouri would have played Alabama or Ole Miss this year, they'd have had 2 more losses.
Yeah,
they'd have been a middle of the road team again.
It was an ugly game.
It was it's the worst bowl game I've seen so far.
The play calling was awful. Like, I get going for it on 4th down, at the 45 of Ohio State, but I don't get going for. I think at the end of the half they were going to kick a field goal for 65 and screwed it up so bad that they had to delay a game, so they had to just punt.
Well,
I think they threw a deep pass or something.
I am an SEC fair weather fan now, buddy. Well, they're gonna have to prove today and basically go 3-0 for me to believe that our conference is still the best conference.
Well, and here's the good thing: like, Kentucky folded down the end yesterday. Like, they just dropped the ball, gave up. What was it? 20.
Well, they were supposed to lose.
Yeah, but you can't give up 24 in the 4th quarter. Give up.
Oh yeah, his last name is Stoops. His brother used to do it a bunch at Oklahoma.
But I think today is going to be a different story. I think Ole Miss has got a great matchup. I'm not a big fan of the Auburn game. I do think they should be able to squeak out the win, but the line on Georgia has moved so much that nobody on the planet is thinking they're going to lose to Florida State. And I don't think they are either. I think they are pissed off and angry, and they're going to show the ACC where they need to be.
Well, let's get to that real quick. So, you're still a big SEC believer? You're not doubting them at all?
I think we had a bad. I think play calling was awful. I think Ohio State's defense played great football, but if you look at like where their starting position was, they were starting on their own 5.
Okay. I just said as long as you're still a believer. I just need a believer out there because I'm not a believer. All right, let's go real quick. Today's games, Donnie. Let's see. We got Florida State -4.5, -6. Oh, no. Hold on.
State?
Ole Miss.
Penn
State -6. First game. What do you got?
I think Penn State should win this game, but I don't think they do. I'm going to take Ole Miss here.
Gotcha. Auburn, Maryland. Auburn -4.5.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think that's going to be the best game, the closest game. If I had to pick a winner, I'm going to pick Auburn, but I don't
Okay.
know that they can go 4.5. I might buy it down to 3.
Are you going to bet the game or not?
I am.
Okay. Georgia, Florida State, -21. 3
I
touchdowns.
already bet it early in the week, and I got it a lot better than 21.
Yeah.
It started at like 12.
12.
I got it at 13. It's up to 21. I don't know that 21's a good number. I don't. But I do like the SEC winner parlay. You can take all 3 SEC teams to win, and it's got a good positive outcome because Ole Miss is an underdog.
Right. Okay, I like that. Toledo, Wyoming. Do we really care? But I love I've always liked Wyoming. I like the way they throw the ball. I like the quarterback. What do you got in the late game?
I think they've got the best matchup. The passing attack from Wyoming is just going to be too much for Toledo.
All right, Donnie. Thank you, brother. Be safe out there, man.
Yes,
let's hit some winners. Adios.
Hey, don't forget to join the Discord and check out all of our picks there.
Yeah. Hey, Bubba's been giving us winners since December 22nd. Be good.